Hi everyone, this is Iliana, the Violet Flame Oracle. Thank you and welcome. Welcome back to my channel. I am a divine healing and angelic guidance channel. I have been a part of the tarot community for over 15 years. Started reading for others since I was 9 years old, but didn't actually start taking on clients until about 15, now 16 years ago. So I am blessed and pleased to have you join me today. This reading will be a general reading for all earth signs in love and romance. This is for this week or whenever you're guided to this message, as all my readings, past and current readings and future readings, are timeless. So if you've been guided to this message, then there may be something special guidance for you to receive today. This is for Venus, Moon, and Sun signs that have Earth placements. So make sure to check all your other placements in the other upcoming videos. I will be doing specific zodiac readings for each sign that I will be posting online soon. And I'll give you guys a heads up once we get into that. In the meantime, I'm working on other projects that I'm really excited to share with you. So I've committed to these weekly readings to give you guys some guidance on week to week on your love and romance. Okay. With that being said, I will be using the same format, starting with these Chakra du Coeur heart chakra cards, Lenormand, and then going on and clarifying with tarot. At the end of the reading, you'll be receiving a Moonology card for guidance from Spirit on your situation. Now, feel free to fast forward as I shuffle. However, I do share with you messages that come in as I channel them while I'm shuffling. And any other information that might come up, I will go ahead and share that with you as well. To book your personal reading and your personal Reiki session with me, go to violetflameoracle.com. All the links are in the link tree in my bio, and I look forward to helping you on your journey. So this again will be for all earth signs. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Venus. This is your general love and romance reading for the upcoming week. Let's get into it. I've cleared the space and myself as well as the cards. If you've watched this, you've watched my channel before, then you know that I shuffle as I'm guided. So sometimes it's hand over hand, sometimes it's cutting the deck, sometimes I'm guided to shuffle twice, other times I'm guided to shuffle more than twice. So again, feel free to fast forward or stay with me and hear any channeled messages and additional guidance that come through while I'm shuffling. So let's see, what does Spirit want all earth signs to know for the upcoming week regarding their love and romance? Now I'm starting with earth signs because we are in Virgo season, and as we move into Libra season, then I will start these weekly readings with air signs, and we'll go from there. I've also been guided to offer Reiki 1 classes online to help you learn how to do Reiki on yourself. And I am working on putting the program together. I am a certified and registered member with the International Center of Reiki Training, so I will be using their manuals and their information for Holy Fire Reiki. And that's where my students will be certified and registered with as well. More information on that, I will be posting online my social media profiles. Those links are also in the link tree in my bio, and I will also share with you when the time is right. Okay, so I'm being guided to shuffle 3 more times, and then I'm going to take the top 3 cards from the deck. As I'm getting into your energy, I feel like some of you are dealing with a fellow Capricorn. Okay? being an earth sign yourself. And for those of you that may be dealing with a fellow Capricorn, I am seeing that I'm feeling some sort of anxiety, stress. Like there's something, a misunderstanding. So a misunderstanding about feelings. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Thank you, Spirit. Pull the cards out first, and then we will go from there. Okay. Now, this card over here came out in last week's reading. I forget what sign it was. If I can channel and remember it before this video is done, then I will tell you. So what we have here, and let me just make sure the cards are on the camera. Yes. Okay, so what we have here is reunion at a party next week. Okay. There is a geographical distance between you and this person that could come to a head, could occur, or that could be resolved by the 15th of the next month. And then this one says that your soulmate is not ready, and that gives us a 4-month window. I don't typically read out the timing that is on these cards, but I do know that the timing on these cards tends to be very on point. So I'm going to start sharing that if it resonates with you. Do remember that energy is fluid, time is fluid. Neither are constant. Okay? So things may change, the timing may change, but these specific timing frames may resonate with you on somehow, and if so, there might be a special message for you in this reading. Now what we have here is that someone that you met or are going to meet at a get-together. Okay. 7, the spiritual number 7 might be a special number for you. That could be also the month of July, or 1977, if that resonates with a birthday or a specific date of sorts. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of calendar here, like a lot of dates. Okay, so you or your person might actually, that's that Capricorn vibe of being detailed and planning ahead and having things organized. So specific dates needing to control time. And if that is you or your person, then I can see why they may not be ready at this time, or you may not be ready at this time to come together in alignment with this higher vibing individual, because there's some things you need to heal that have to do with control and going with the flow. Okay. Now the second card here is a displacement of geographical distance. So this is where you or someone you are connecting with, you live geographically worlds apart. This could technically even be oceans apart. This could be a recent move or recent relocation where you would need to travel to one another, not just get in a car. Okay. And then the third card is, again, your soulmate is not ready. Now this could be you, this could be them, it could be both of you that are not ready. And what I'm seeing here is that either you or they are not ready for the other person to relocate, or you or they are not ready to move in with this person and relocate together. That's a separate message. But ultimately what Spirit is letting us know here is that there may be a specific message for you if it's that you met at a gathering. And this could be in a social setting. Okay, so this could be through family, friends, co-workers, however it resonates with you. Okay, especially considering the current affairs, situations in the world where we're not exactly all going out and exploring that way. So this could be someone from your past for some of you. Okay, now I'm going to get additional cards here using the Lenormand to see if we can get more information from Spirit about your specific situation, and then we will go into getting additional clarification with the tarot deck. So we're going to use the Lenormand deck first. What does Spirit want all Earth signs to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus regarding their love and romance connection for the upcoming week, or whenever they're guided to see this. Please show me, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. Again, feel free to fast forward. I will be taking 3 cards from the Lenormand deck. If you are new to my channel, you will notice that I don't over-clarify the cards. I do receive additional guidance and messages claircognizantly, so I only pull additional cards as I'm guided to for confirmation of the messages that I'm receiving for you, the viewer. Okay, so first card out, we have the Moon, then we have the Garden, and we have the Child. Okay, so interestingly enough, the reunion at a party card reminded me a lot of this Garden card. I saw this in my third eye. And there's a moon here and a moon in the geographical displacement card. Then we have a Child, which is about new beginnings. This could be an actual child. With the Garden next to it, it could be a student. So you might be a teacher, they might be a student, they may be younger than you. Or this party you met them was a small get-together, so there weren't even that many people there. And you came to meet your friends. Now, with the moon here, there is romance, okay? So there's been romantic dating with this person, or there will be romantic dating with this person. However, that may resonate with you, and that is a new beginning into this connection, okay? For some of you, since we do have your soulmate is not ready, this may be someone that you are dating or meet while you are separated from the person you feel is the one, okay? If this new person you met or this person you're dating, it doesn't have to be someone new, you feel that they are your soulmate, I do see the romance here and the dating here, and I do see the new beginning here. So perhaps you want to take things to the next level. Maybe they do, and one of you is not ready, or both of you are not ready. Maybe you've had the conversation and realized you're just not ready yet to take things to the next step outside of casual dating. Now, for those of you who have a child, one of you may just not be ready to co-parent. And I'm sorry to have to put that out there. I'm not trying to trigger anyone. This is something that may have been communicated or kept private. It hasn't come to light yet. This could be the cause for the relocation, meaning this relocation could even sever ties between you. And that is specific for those who have already gone through this. So this is not that this is coming. What I'm channeling here is that this is energy that's already happened. So if you have separated from someone because they moved away and you have children or they have children, okay, so it's very specific, this message. This isn't going to resonate with everyone. Then what I'm seeing here is that things could have been taken further. You know, the romance was there. It was a brand new beginning. It was lighthearted. It was fun. There was passion and deep feelings. But this person moving away or you moving away ended things before they could take off, and therefore ended the potential for something bigger and deeper. Now that's specific. I'm going to take the tarot deck now, get additional messages here, especially since that last one was quite specific, but that was important for someone to hear. Okay, that was channeled. So let's see here, and I apologize for shuffling off camera. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to know in addition? Additional messages, guidance, confirmation, clarification, Spirit. Thank you. For all Earth signs of the upcoming week, what do they need to know for their highest good regarding their love and romance past connections in relation to this message here, additional guidance. Feel free to fast forward. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times as I'm being guided to. And then I will take the top 3 cards and the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing that some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, or someone who has both placements. So they might be someone who is a little difficult to tie down, is exactly what I'm hearing. And while they enjoy dating and the newness of your connection, they may not necessarily be ready for anything emotionally more deeper. Okay? Let's see. What does Spirit want all Earth signs to know? So we have here first card. Let me put this over here so I can look at it. Okay, so first card out, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The second card out, we have the King of Pentacles. There's that Capricorn energy, although it's any earth sign, but Capricorn energy is what I'm picking up. And the Ten of Swords. That's that painful ending to something you thought was going to be your beginning. Do you see that? And then the bottom of the deck is Temperance. So that's healing, that's balance. That's also Sagittarius, for those of you that are resonating specifically with someone who has Sagittarius placement, or maybe you do, in your Venus, Sun, Moon, maybe even rising. So an ending to something committed, long-term, major, happily ever after you thought this was with this person, and it ended painfully. And it could have ended painfully again because someone relocated, moved away, or just was simply not ready to offer the level of commitment that was wanted. And this could be you or them. Okay? What I'm seeing also is that it's very painful for one of you, maybe even both. But there's been healing here. Okay? So this could be something that happened in the past, the recent past. I'm not getting that this is future energies at all. For the most part, I typically only channel present, current energies because things shift so quickly, right? Energies shift so quickly that the glimpse that we could get from the tarot for the future could change in an instant just by someone deciding to do something different. So I'm definitely getting that in the past, when you met this person, you thought that this was going to be your everything. You thought this was going to go somewhere. Okay? And this could be the cross watcher that I'm talking to right now. It doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign for this earth sign video. And you're dealing with a Capricorn. Okay? Doesn't have to be. Fellow earth sign. Or this is you. Alright? That you thought this was going to be a great, wonderful start, major life-altering relationship, maybe even marriage and a family with this person. But things ended, and they could have ended abruptly, or you just knew that they were going to end. But you stuck it through anyway, hoping things would change. Now, since it is the Ten of Swords, this is a completion, this is an ending of a cycle, this is an ending of pain. And with the Temperance here for healing, then you are reaching a level of healing in this. Maybe you're starting to recognize that the timing was off with this person. Maybe you're noticing that it was the fact that you are now living in different sides of the world, different parts of the state, different, across town, where it just made it difficult to see one another very often, and that played a part in the decision to not be together at this moment, or that's playing a role in the challenges you're seeing in your connection if you are with this person at this time. Okay? But ultimately, there's harmony and there's healing here. And you're both, whether you are together, apart, or in a challenge together at this time, you're both receiving healing on balancing your emotions, okay? On balancing what you desire with what you're getting from this person or what you got from this person, and you're learning what you want and what you don't want. And it's unfortunate that, you know, we do learn what we don't want and what we do want through experience. But what I'm gathering here, okay, is that this was it had the potential to be something wonderful. It had the potential to be life altering for both of you, and all catch all, okay, long-term commitment. And, you know, I feel that you're both dealing with this loss in different ways, but you're both healing from it at the same time. Now I'm going to use a different deck here for additional messages, especially on this Ten of Swords energy. I want to know more about this Ten of Swords energy here. So let me put this on the side here. Okay, so Spirit, what else do you want all earth signs to know regarding their love and romance connections for the upcoming week for their highest good? Additional messages, confirmation, clarification, please, Spirit. I just saw the Emperor, so that's that fire sign. That's maybe that Sagittarius, which we did see the Temperance card come up. Or you have strong fire in your Venus and Moon placements, since this is for sun signs as well, this earth sign reading. What does Spirit want you to know? This could also be someone you worked with. For some of you, I'm feeling a supervisor or a boss. Entrepreneur energy, you or them, or both of you. Maybe there was even a potential to go into business together, and that also has been put on the back burner or ended. But I'm getting it's because you're just both in very different places right now. So even if you're living, you know, next door to one another, the energy between you is so on different pages that they might as well be living on the other side of the world. That's also a message I'm getting. And that could apply for someone that you live with, someone you've been in a long-term relationship with, someone that you want more from, someone you thought was going to be your end-all catch-all. And there's been a lot of pain in this connection, some suffering. And where things were bright and sunny before, they're not so much here. So you're left thinking about this commitment. What is the next step? Should I stay? Should I go? I'm seeing that a lot of you have left already, or you're thinking about going, and so there's this ending of a pain here, walking off into the sunset. Okay, let's see, 3-card Spirit, what you want all earth signs to know regarding your love connection, romance connections for the upcoming week, or whenever they're guided to see this. I just saw the King of Cups with the 8 of Pentacles. So there was, someone was over-investing their emotions and someone else wasn't. I'm seeing that maybe someone was more focused on the material world or on their career path. And that could have also been a deciding factor on whether to stay or go in this connection, or to put things on hold right now. I've been guided to shuffle 2 more times. There is the Queen of Pentacles, the match to the King of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. So either this Queen of Pentacles is the one that is grieving this loss with the 10 of Swords, having lost her King of Pentacles, okay, disconnected, or this is the suffering I was talking about that's been in the connection. It could also be a third party, and this is confirmation if you already know of one. So don't trigger yourself. If you know for certain that that's not your case, then this does not apply to you. This could be just a heartbreak, okay, a loss. Interesting that I was guided to shuffle 2 more times and cut the deck there, and look what came out. So that was a special message for someone. Let me know below how this resonates with you guys, okay? Now I'm going to take the 3 cards, and we're going to see the bottom of the deck also, see what Spirit wants you to know. We have first card out, the Star, So that to me is, you know, the wish is fulfilled. There's the Ace of Pentacles again and the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm going to move all this over so you guys can see, guys and girls. I tend to say guys, I don't know, it's a generational thing. Bottom of the deck, oops, that flipped over. That wanted to come out. Ace of Cups. Okay, so bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Let me make sure everything's on camera. Yes, perfect. Okay, so what is Spirit telling us here? Here's that wish granted, okay, of a long-term commitment, hope with someone, end all, okay, catch all, end all catch all with this person, love and commitment, building a life together, okay, a deep love, deep connection with the Ace of Cups here. We have 2 Aces of Pentacles and 1 Ace of Cups. That's 3 Ace cards, 2 of the same nonetheless, but at the end here with this pain we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's persistent and steadfast. They don't necessarily move quickly. It is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it is a trustworthy and faithful energy. So here comes that message we got at the beginning with your soulmate is not ready. So here's your clarification. It's not necessarily that they may not be ready for a commitment with you. It's that they're still healing, okay, because the star is also about healing. They're still healing from a previous connection. They may have been divorced or hurt really badly in a previous connection, okay? And they're taking the time to make the right choices. They're taking their time to heal here, okay? They're taking the time to make the next right step, take the next right step. And that for them at this time could be focusing on their pentacles, focusing on their career, which is why some of you may be physically relocated from one another. That could have been the cause of your separation if you are in separation. That could be the cause of challenge if you are together in communication, little to no communication, but there's that separation between you, physical, geographical separation could be a factor, okay? But ultimately, because the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords came up, what I feel is that this person you're dealing with is not ready because they are still dealing from a heartbreak from someone they were in a long-term relationship with that they thought was going to be their end-all catch-all, someone that they may have even been married to, had children with, or proposed to, or all three, however that may resonate. And so they're still healing from that. They're coming to the end of the healing. They've already started to make the steps to move into the sun, toward the sun, right? And look, here's the sun over here that the Knight of Pentacles is moving towards. And then you have these bright sun symbols. The Ace of Pentacles here, the Ace of Pentacles in the King of Pentacles hand, and the Ace of Pentacles over here. The sun coming out of the Ace of Cup here with the dove. The lotus, which is coming up from the earth, coming up from the swamp and emerging, okay? So I'm seeing that this person's coming to the end of what's been holding them back. They're focusing on now working on the internal where they were focused before on the external, okay? So this even might be someone who was hyper-focused on their physical form, working out, their diet, their nutrition. That's specific. That won't resonate with everyone. But now they're focusing on their mental well-being, on their healing, on their hopes and dreams, which is about this long-term relationship with someone. Stable and committed, loving and caring. Okay? So what I'm seeing here is that you may not know this is happening. This is something that's maybe not being communicated because you're not in communication with this person. Or it's not being communicated because they aren't letting you know what's going on in their mind, whether they're receiving help from someone else or not, you know, a therapy, a friend. However, it is that they're finding this healthy balance and healthy healing, because we did have the Temperance earlier. So we're not seeing numbing here. We didn't see the Devil card. The Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords came up as a clarification on the person that broke their heart. So it's like, real divinely guided, divinely orchestrated healing. So even if there's been a relocation, I'm seeing that it was divinely orchestrated. They were divinely guided to take the jump, to make the leap, to move away, or to distance themselves from you and this connection. I know it's unfortunate and painful, but it's going to allow them the space to fully heal what's actually been holding them back. And then they'll be able to take the steps, slowly albeit, to come forward and offer this big life-changing offer of this Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. So there is love here. There is a deep love here. There is a deep knowing of a connection here. I didn't want to say it earlier because it was a very specific message, but the Temperance card to me is also the Angel of Twin Flames. And when I see the Ace of Cups, that to me is also divine love. So some of you may be dealing specifically with a sacred connection, and you know if you are. Okay, so this is just confirmation for those of you that were wondering if this was a sacred union. Okay. And I'm being guided to say the following. Okay. If you are in challenge, if you are in separation, whether it's emotional, physical, large geographical distance between you or not, you also need to work on healing from what happened. Okay, healing from the loss of this connection with this person in terms of how you wanted things to go, from what you thought would be this emotional new beginning with this person, or what you wanted to turn into a major deep connection but only stayed in the flirtation dating level, however that resonates with you. There's deep healing here that you also need to go through. Now I'm going to pull a special guidance message from Spirit using the Moonology deck. So let's shuffle that. What does Spirit want you to know? What is your guidance here? For your highest good, Spirit, what is your guidance for you, for these people that are resonating with this reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so right away I'm feeling some stubbornness. It's either yours or theirs or both of you. It's kind of like my way or the highway. This might be you, this might be them. That's definitely something you both need to heal, or whoever feels that way needs to heal. Okay. Loosening up that grip on control. Control is an illusion. Okay. We can co-create to an extent because ultimately we are guided and led to where we're supposed to be. Some of us go kicking and screaming. The path sometimes is bumpier than it is smooth. It might be a winding road, never a straight line, to be honest. So it might take us some time longer to get to where we're supposed to be with who we're supposed to be, doing what we're supposed to be doing. But ultimately we get there. And what's for you does not pass you by. It is never late. It is never early. It is always on time. And I feel someone needed to hear that because that was completely channeled. Now, let's see here. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times and then I'm going to cut the deck and take 1 card here on what Spirit wants all Earth signs to know, the advice here, advice and guidance on their love and romance connection for the upcoming week regarding this situation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. I'm also feeling that miscommunication again, or lack of communication. So if you're given the opportunity to speak your truth with this person, speak from a heart place, okay? But do it. Because they may not truly know that you were not okay with just a friendship, or that you support them on following their path, but that you were not, that you grieve the loss, that you're grieving the loss of this connection. I don't know why, I just feel like your person might not know to the extent of the deep feelings you had for them. That might be specific also. Okay, so we have, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. There you go. That is the action. Okay, you saw that. And the bottom of the deck, a new romantic cycle begins. Now I'm getting two separate messages. I don't typically look under the bottom of the deck of oracle cards, but I was guided to do so. So that's a separate message. Let's focus on this one. It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Again, fire sign, Emperor, Aries, Sagittarius. We saw that come up. It's time to take action. What does that mean? That when the opportunity, again, this confirms what I just channeled. When the opportunity arises to communicate with this person, your true feelings, you're being advised to do so. You're being guided to do so, okay? For some reason, this person needs to know how you feel about them, okay? They need to know that, or they want to know that you still have feelings for them. And that's specific for those of you who are in a healthy relationship, okay? So this isn't for toxic relationships, okay? You know where you are in your connection. But in a healthy relationship that just didn't take off for whatever reason, or didn't get to the end game for whatever reason, if you're given the opportunity to communicate, if you're able to communicate with this person when they come to you, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles, they come to you. And only a few of you will be guided to reach out to them. You will know the difference, okay? How will you know the difference if you're the one being guided to reach out to them? By the intent. If you have an intent where you're going to speak your truth and are expecting a response or a reaction from this person, then that is not the right time to to reach out, okay? If your intent, you're being guided to reach out to this person and tell them how you're feeling about things, how you would like for things to be, however it is that you're guided to share with this person, whatever it is you're guided to share with this person. But the intent is to just speak your truth and leave it at that, regardless of the response or lack thereof you get from your person. Then that could be an empowering and healthy conversation to have, okay? Otherwise, you may be filled with further regret and suffering if you don't get the answer or response you're looking for. And at that point, that's not coming from a heart space, that's coming from the ego. And the ego can be easily bruised, okay? So it's best to come from the heart space. Now, for those of you that I channeled that at the beginning, this might be a new relationship that you may encounter or are in, okay? If it's not that you're in with in this connection already, this new connection already, because your soulmate's not ready, so you're dating other people, okay? I'm seeing that the opportunity here for a new romantic cycle is here. So if you're wondering, should I date this new person, okay? Because we had the moon and the garden and the child at the beginning. Should I go on and date this person while I wait for my soulmate to do his thing? Well, first of all, we're not waiting for anybody, right? All the more reason, yes, you should date them. This is an experience for you. You and this new person you're seeing, you have lessons that you've been aligned to one another on this path to learn, to grow from. And you deserve to be happy while your other person is doing what they need to do, right? Some of you may be dealing with Libra. Don't have to be. Air sign. Okay? But ultimately, we have another balancing of the scales here. We have another balanced, sort of like that temperance, harmony, balance, equal give and take. You might learn from this person exactly what it is you want and don't want. They might be the one coming in to give you what you want so you can see what it feels like. And so when and if your soulmate returns, you are prepared to speak your truth, okay? And to keep healthy boundaries with this person, because you will have now learned what it's like to have healthy boundaries elsewhere. Now, we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for coming back and checking in. Please let me know in the comment section below how this resonated with you. I enjoy getting your feedback. To book your private reading and Reiki sessions with me, go to violetflameoracle.com. All the links are in the link tree in my bio, and do follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well as Twitter for additional channeled guidance, and I do share different content on the different platforms. So if you follow me on one, you'll get different information on another. Thank you so much for coming by. Much love and light from my heart to yours.